What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Gamma back with the lovely
Juju.
Porsha Family Massacre?
That sounds about right. That
Yeah.
sounds about right.
I mean, Porsha Family Matters, right?
Right.
All family matters. See what I did there? But anyway, guys, we're going to be talking about Porsha Family Matters, the show that is currently airing on Bravo.
Right.
Yes. Before we get into the show, guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell so you won't miss a video just like this. And if you've been here before, hit the like button, be ready to leave a comment, and let's hop right into the topic. Today, we're going to revisit the allegations made against Porsha and her loyalty. Specifically to Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Did or did she not cheat?
Is she innocent? Yeah. So basically, Dennis' mom said that Porsha's mom told her, this sounds so crazy, told her Porsha stepped out of the relationship when her and Dennis were together.
All right. Now, we can't just run through that. We got to let it marinate. So, you said that Dennis' mom,
Regina,
told Porsha that her mom, meaning Porsha's mom,
that's right,
told her that she cheated on Dennis.
Bingo.
Like, gosh, yo. Like,
Right.
all right, the first time I heard
man.
that, I thought it was just one of those things that, maybe angry or vindictive mom would do in defense of her child, right? I thought it was just, like, I didn't really think it was any merit to it. I thought she was just basically trying to put Porsha on blast, right?
Right.
Knowing that the cameras are there, I'm going to shame you and put you out there. But now we really have to ask the question, is there any truth to this? I mean, because, okay, let's revisit. When we talked about Porsha and some of her little rendezvous,
Right.
the Nigerian prince, there were so many gaps in between her timeline. We don't know if this was before, after, or even during Dennis.
That's
and then,
true. Yeah.
You remember Dennis having that sit down with Porsha at the Rodizio, like the meat buffet restaurant, whatever the case is. Dennis kept talking about the timeline. He kept stressing, like, yo, we were together. We were still talking. And Porsha, for whatever reason, was trying to make it seem like, no,
it was December.
Yeah, it was December. Those little tidbits are now starting to add up. Was, in fact, Porsha and Simon talking while she was still messing with Dennis?
I know.
And then also the mom. Let me ask you that, Juju. And you guys leave a comment below. Do you believe for a second that Porsha's mom would actually tell Dennis' mom that my daughter is cheating on your son? Do you think, like, in what instance? I mean, it could happen, but under what context?
It's like how, right? No, not like that. I don't think Porsha's mom would outright say, yeah, and my daughter was cheating. No. Because keep in mind, the whole story was that Dennis was being a dog, right? Throughout the relationship, or for the most part of the relationship.
Yeah.
So what I think what was said to Regina, Dennis' mom, is that, well, you know what, Porsha, she's stepping out. She's trying to see if she really wants to be in this relationship, like something like that, right? Perhaps she's talking to someone,
right?
She's very heartbroken. I don't know, something like that.
So
but I don't think
if there was a sit down between the mothers, you're saying that at the most, she probably just revealed that her daughter was out and dating.
Exactly.
Maybe not while she was with Dennis, but she's no longer interested in Dennis. And so it sounds like you're saying that maybe Dennis' mom added just some extra sauce to it.
Perhaps, yeah.
She might have spiced it up a little more than necessary.
Could be that.
That could be true. I mean, again, because Dennis' mom has this kind of like, I'm done with y'all vibe. Like, she doesn't seem like she's trying to mesh at all with Porsha's family.
I get that too.
Like, she's just like, not necessarily angry at them, but just done with them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to make y'all look good, lie for y'all, none of that. Like, she's just, putting it out there. So, yeah, she could be twisting the story a little bit more than, it should.
Or Porsha's mom wanted to relay the message to Regina and Dennis that, well, my daughter is moving on.
Yeah, it could be that. Because the only way, right, that I think Porsha's mom would have ever put Porsha in that light is if she just had a moment of extreme disgust and anger, and she didn't even care. She was trying to hurt Dennis' family.
Exactly.
And maybe she did it at the expense of her daughter. Like, I could have seen it happening like, well, you know what? Your son was doing my daughter dirty and sleeping all around. Well, guess what? Porsha was having fun too. She did her thing too. That
Yeah,
is the
I could see that.
only way I could see it
see that.
happening. And
Yeah.
of course, it doesn't make it right.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't
but
make it
still.
any less messier. It makes it more messier. But that, it may have went down like that. But then also, and this is probably the most possible scenario, Dennis' mom just added a lot of sauce. She was straight up lying, exaggerating, etc. Like, it didn't really go down, but she said it like that. Like, your mom told me that you was sleeping around on Dennis. I mean, I don't know. That's probably the most likely case, but who can tell these days, right?
Yeah.
Because the last piece I want to say about this segment is when they had that sit down and Dennis' mom revealed to Porsha that she was cheating on Dennis and was made known by her own mom.
Right.
The look on Porsha's face was a little thrown off, but it
wasn't like
it could be also thrown off as in, mom, like, you really told her this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe she for a second was like, oh my God, mom told Dennis.
Right.
Like, maybe it was a secret between Porsha and her mother.
And her
if
mom,
she did in
yeah.
fact do something like that Nigerian prince was sending some gifts to Porsha's mom while Dennis was on the way out.
Right. Well, exactly. It
I
could be
don't
that.
know. You see how crazy this all sounds, guys?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is. We're just delivering it the best we can, and it's still messy. So,
Because she just basically was like, you are not innocent. Don't act all innocent.
Right.
And she she sounds as though like she knows what she's talking about.
now, and then the reason you bring this up in this latest episode is because it was talked about again, right?
Yeah.
Now, was it that Porsha was still trying to clean her name and make it clear, like, I didn't do it? Or how did she come off to? Did she come off more angry that she was just accused of it? Or maybe it was revealed? Like, what was the vibe you got?
If anything, the only thing that was shown was that Porsha had that little conversation with her mom in the house, right?
Right.
But it wasn't like she called out to Dennis and was like, hey, what is your mom talking about? She wasn't really running to anyone really except for her mom. And also, it wasn't even like Porsha was running to her sister or to any friends, saying like, oh, you won't believe what, Regina, Dennis' mom said. Like, she just kept it almost like hushed. And the only time that we heard her speak about it was like towards the end, when she was saying like, she has been feeling some type of way with what Regina said to her, right?
and that's what made it a little suspicious, right?
Yeah.
When someone is generally accused of something they did not do,
right?
Their reaction often is outrage.
It's
like,
big.
Are you kidding me? And then like they may even confront the person. Like, in other words, Porsha should have ran to the mom and said, "Yo, mom, we gotta talk."
Right.
What is Dennis talking about? I mean, what is Dennis' mom talking about?
Right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But she seemed more calculated in terms of how she was reacting.
The wheels were turning in her brain.
What can I do to cover up and look good on TV and not make too much? Like, again, we're just saying, man, this cheating accusation might be actually true. Who knows? And that's why we're covering all bases. Was it just a jab, just something that was thrown out of the air, or was there some merit to it? Because I don't know. Dennis' mom, right? Obviously, she's the mother of Dennis. She's going to be more defensive towards her son. We get that.
Right.
But the way she talks and carries herself, I don't think she would just like to throw out lies left and right and discredit. And she seems like she would hold that in like a bomb. Like, that's a weapon. I know something about you, and I'm going to let it be known. She seemed like that. So I'm not saying Porsha did cheat, but what I'm saying is the information and the way it was relayed to Porsha from Dennis' mom seemed like it was genuine.
Exactly.
In other words, I really did hear that you was sleeping, out there.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Like, let us know in the comments. What are your thoughts? Do you think? I'm not gonna say if Portia's capable. You guys are gonna be like, she's capable of destroying the planet. Some of you guys hate her that much. She's capable of doing anything. So forget the capable or impossible. Do you think she did it? Like, straight up, that's what we want to know. Do you think, in fact, she stepped out on Dennis? Some of you are still going to say, of course, she's dating the guy that was married and she accepted his proposal. So this changes a lot of different things regarding like what we all thought initially and how things are playing out.
Right.
So that's the big question of the day. We want to know what your thoughts are, regarding this whole scenario about what Dennis' mom said. If it's true, Porsha cheating on Dennis And lastly, who was it with? Simon? Was it with
Probably.
some random people? You know,
Yeah.
was she doing
If
her?
she was, yeah.
And then now she's just moved on to Simon because he's the most stable. A lot of questions come to mind. But yeah, this show is really revealing a lot.
It is.
A lot of things are being exposed.
Oh,
Yes. So
it's not looking good.
absolutely not looking good. Very crazy bunch of people. And if you guys haven't checked out the show, it does come on every Sunday. Be sure to check it out, though, you know. Because I know a lot of what we talk about, we sound crazy just talking about it. You got to watch the show to see that we're not exaggerating. It's really,
I don't even think we're touching on like 10% of it.
yeah, we haven't even
How
gotten that
crazy
deep
it is.
yet. It really is a hot mess. But thank you guys if you made it to this point. Make sure you hit the like button, share the video, all that cool YouTube stuff. Don't forget to leave your comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video just like this. And until next time, escape the Matrix.